Last time on our amazing tournament, the grass type completely wipes out rock, and then the ice type takes a big leap over fairy, both putting them into the semifinals. Alrighty, so Ferrothorn and Ninetales are going to go out. Snow warning from Ninetales again, just like we saw last battles coming out. This is the semifinals. We will be getting the finals hopefully next, if not later. We got the Stealth Rocks coming up on one side. Ferrothorn didn't lose a single bit of health this turn. Neither did the Ninetales. And the Blizzard comes and does just a little bit more than half health. The Spikes come out, okay, from the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is hurt, but regains his health back up from the leftovers. And the Blizzard's going to come out, and it will take out the Ferrothorn. Forgot to do that a little bit earlier. 1 second here. The Blizzard from the Ninetales is going to go out, and it will take out Roserade first hit. And the shiny Gourgeist comes out. What a beautiful shiny that is. Ninetales uses Blizzard again, and the Gourgeist survives with a Focus Sash. Okay. And the Phantom Force from Gourgeist makes Gourgeist disappear. The hail has now stopped. The Aurora Veil went out. Ninetales uses Protect. And the Phantom Force goes through the Protect, doing about half damage. The Moonblast from Ninetales goes into Gourgeist and wipes Gourgeist out. And here comes the Serena. And the Dynamax on Serena. Does a little bit more than half damage, and the Max Knuckle comes out from Serena into the Ninetales and almost knocks Ninetales out. Lives at 29 health, and the attack boost from Serena goes up. Is he going to be able to do anything to counter this Ninetales? Ninetales uses Blizzard, but the Serena avoided it. The Max Knuckle from Serena again, it is now +2 boosted, takes out the Ninetales. And the Serena gets a little bit of a lucky charm there with the miss of the Blizzard from Ninetales. She's praying. I don't know if anyone else just saw that. And the Darmanitan is severely hurt by the spikes and the stealth rocks. It all depends on who's faster, Darmanitan or Serena. And the Darmanitan with the Fire Punch takes out the Serena. And here comes the Ludicolo. Darmanitan strikes first with a Fire Punch, and it takes out Ludicolo with a critical hit. Now, Whimsicott is fast. Is Whimsicott going to be able to do anything against this Darmanitan? And the Cotton Guard for Whimsicott comes out, raising its defense drastically. The Fire Punch goes from Darmanitan, taking Whimsicott all the way down to almost defeating it. Now let's see what happens here. The Fire Punch from Darmanitan comes out and takes Whimsicott out. Alright, so Ferrothorn comes out for the steel side, and Ninetales again, we are going to be seeing it on the ice side. The snow warning comes out again. The Aurora Veil goes up first, as we've seen the past couple games. And straight for the Power Whip. Does just a little bit less than half damage. Pelted by ice, the Ferrothorn B. Ninetales uses Blizzard, and it takes just a little bit less than half. The Body Press from the Ferrothorn comes out and doesn't do as much as he wishes it did. Another Blizzard and another unsuccessful attempt. The Leech Seed comes out on the Ninetales. Ferrothorn is again pelted. Ferrothorn is gaining a little bit of health here. Ninetales uses Blizzard, and again it hits. And it takes out the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is now gone. And Ice is taking the first order of business here, I guess we could say. And here comes Metagross. And the Metagross is going to be Dynamaxing here. Ninetales uses Blizzard, and it does next to nothing against Metagross, but it does freeze again. The freeze is coming through, and it automatically thaws out, and the Max Steel Spike into the Ninetales is going to wipe Ninetales out. What a turn of events just happened for both of our friends, Chesner and Kira. What a turn of events. Alrighty, here comes the Lapras on the ice side. And the Lapras is going to be Dynamaxing here. And the Max Quake is going to strike first into the Lapras, dealing not too much damage there. However, it does get the special defense going for Metagross. Here comes the Max Renaissance, I think that's what it's called. Again, does basically next to nothing. However, it does get the Aurora Veil back up on the field for the ice side. A Max Steel Spike from the Metagross comes out and deals pretty much next to nothing again. We are trading slaps here. Very, very hard cat fighting here with next to no damage being dealt by either side. Again, maybe a fifth of the damage gets done by the Max Water. Don't really know what that move is called. Max Geyser, there we go. Had to relearn my moveset real quick. The Zen Headbutt is going to come in, and Max Geyser with the Rain boost is going to come at Metagross and completely wipe Metagross off the face of the earth. Metagross is now down. So as it stands, a turn of events. I was not planning to see Ice doing so good against a Steel team, but we'll see what's coming next for Kira and Chesner. Here comes the Scizor. The Dynamax has ended for Lapras. I don't know, Colossal. Princess doing pretty good. Superpower comes out and destroys Lapras. The disgust on Kira's face shows the expression of how she's feeling. That makes sense. What a great YouTube reel this is gonna be, fam. Just mute me the whole time. Alrighty, the swap to B-Sharp is going to come in, and Frostlass uses Destiny Bond. Interesting move here by the Ice-type team. Colossal, if you want a Ice Q, I'll give it to you. And another swap back into Excadrill. Another Destiny Bond, but it failed. The rain has stopped on the field. And a switch on the ice side to Glaceon comes out. A shiny Glaceon too. Ooh. Iron Head from the Excadrill comes out to Glaceon and does almost all of its damage. We'll see what happens next. Iron Head again from Excadrill goes into the Glaceon and wipes it out. I believe we have a tie game now, boys. Steel might be up here. And here comes the Darmanitan, and yes, I was correct. Steel is up by 1 now. An Iron Head from the Excadrill goes into Darmanitan and completely wipes it out. Is this the Excadrill sweep we were all waiting for? And let's see what Frostlass can do here. And Chesner goes ahead and switches to Aggron in this situation, predicting that Frostlass was going to be using Destiny Bond, and it does. And a head smash into the Frostlass completely wipes it out. Aggron was dealt recoil damage, and it is all up to Mr. Rhyme on the steel side of things. This was a very tough matchup. Mr. Rhyme is going to go ahead and protect here. Bootsmaster, what's going on today? Hello. The head smash into Mr. Rhyme, but it protected. And Mr. Rhyme has no other choice than to Shadow Ball. It is faster than Aggron. Let's see how much damage this can deal. Is it enough? And it is not. The Metal Burst comes out from Aggron and takes Mr. Rhyme down to about half damage, or half health, I should say. Mr. Rhyme's leftovers get pumped up a little bit here. And the Shadow Ball into Aggron is going to take out the Aggron, I believe. And it does. Is this the master? Is this the Mr. Rhyme sweep that we've all been looking for, folks? Mr. Rhyme is going to protect. The Sucker Punch failed from Bisharp. Bisharp again uses Sucker Punch, but it fails. Mr. Rhyme goes ahead and uses Trick Room. Another Sucker Punch from the Bisharp, and it completely takes Mr. Rhyme out.